Hey, it's Van Ondi, and you're listening to Best Week Ever. This is the podcast where we break down everything that made this week amazing. Big stories, small wins, and those unforgettable moments that made us go, whoa, what a week. Each week, I bring on some incredible guests to chat about what's happening, share their stories, and help us figure out who's absolutely crushing it. And, of course, who's having the worst week ever. Because let's be honest, we all love a little bit of drama. So if you're here for the buzz, the laughs, and maybe a little tea, you're in the right place. New episodes drop every Friday. Follow now, and let's make this your best week ever. Welcome back, guys, to another week of Best Week Ever podcast. I am your host, Van, and this week I'm super excited because I have some returning guests. It's Crime, Cocktails, and BS. We have Alex and Kajsa in the house. How are we doing, ladies?
Good. Excited to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us back, Van.
I'm super excited to have you back because I feel like we're going to have a full circle moment in some of our current events today. Because I feel like last summer you guys were on the show. We got to have some predictions about the Valley, hint, hint, of today's lineup. But how are you guys doing today? How's the pod? And can you let my listeners know what you've ladies been up to or if you have anything cool to plug in?
Yeah, what have we been up to, Alex? We had a short little hiatus, but we are back and we are on it, and we're really excited to continue recording with amazing guests. Alex, any updates that you can think of?
No, we've had some really fun people on recently.
Yeah.
We've had Gabbing with Gib and Josh the Roni Stan. So if you're into a lot of Bravo and pop culture, be sure to check us out at Crime, Cocktails, and BS, wherever you listen to podcasts. Obviously, we also talk about a lot of true crime, and we got to dive into it even more this past week with Amy Archer, who is amazing. Be sure to check out our latest episode, and hopefully we'll be able to cross that bridge more of true crime and pop culture as we continue.
Oh, definitely. I loved listening to your podcast, not only because you guys do bring in amazing guests, but when it's just you two and you were explaining to Kajsa about maternal instincts, I was just like, oh my God, this is my people. That documentary, now every time I see McGee Dynasty, I cannot help but correlate the two together. Like these are the same people.
They are. It's crazy. Yeah. Truly wild story. Everyone should watch that documentary.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good. And if you guys go in the Reddit hole like I do, there is just more information, crazy information out there that should have been told more about like her past relationship, her past kid, her two kids that she kind of just like never mentioned again. It's crazy.
Yeah,
we went on a deep dive, actually. We had a whole episode where we dive into that and all the things that weren't included.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you should listen to that.
Wild. I loved it. You guys should check that out because if you love true crime, you're going to love their podcast and also a cocktail here and there, which is one of my favorites as well. You come up with the best recipes.
All Kajsa.
We're going to start off with our worst week ever topics. I will be giving out just my worst week ever runner-up and winners this week because I am on vacation and the editing has been really difficult to do alone. So I just want to apologize to my listeners who have been listening to these past 3 episodes and are saying, what the fuck? It's okay. It's because I'm on vacation. I'm still checking these episodes for you for free. So worst week ever, honorable mention. Who are you guys nominating this week?
You want to
Kajsa,
go
go
first,
ahead.
Alex?
No, you.
Okay, I'll go. Mine was, these are so random, but mine was actually Taco Bell.
Yes.
And also anyone who ate Taco Bell this week or last week, I guess. There is a explosive diarrhea parasite going around, if you haven't heard. Really fun. It's called cyclosporosis, I believe. So Taco Bell has been in a bunch of headlines. It was alleged. I think they just confirmed that they had lettuce that was causing it, like today. So they're just getting pooped on, literally.
I've been calling it the Cyclops because I cannot pronounce that word.
Cyclops.
I swear my ancestors are looking out for me because I had the urge for Taco Bell literally not even 2 weeks ago before leaving. And I was like, no, I literally live in Santa Cruz. I'm going to the taqueria.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that really
Safer
made a
option.
difference, but it probably saved my vacation for sure.
Definitely.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I said
What's
something to
yours,
Kajsa
Alex?
too ahead time being like, Taco Bell makes me die anyways.
anyway.
Like every time. But okay, good to know. My honorable mention for worst week ever this week is the new cast of Special Forces. If you have been a fan of the show, the new cast is terrible, in my opinion. And it seems like a lot of people are agreeing because they have like Candace Cameron Bure on there and George Santos, which I'm like, should you
What
be
is
doing
going
television? What is happening here? Yeah, the new cast is terrible.
It's in a really bad, awful picture of Brandy Glanville as well. They couldn't get her on her good side. We have Colin as well, Colin Gosselin. I know you guys have been talking about Kate Gosselin just being on TikTok. And, you know, I just found out last week actually about the diary of Kate Gosselin while she was taking care of the kids and filming for Kate+8. And the way that she just called herself out in her diary of being a terrible mother, abusive mother to Colin specifically is just, I saw the lineup too, and I just couldn't believe that Candace was in there. Like, Miss, I would never, ever be part of this group of people, you know, ever. But, you know, times are hard. She needs a paycheck.
Yeah, it's like, it's so random too. And I'm like, why are like big like sports people doing that? I don't know. It just it's mind blowing. But when I was
Do you watch that show, Alex?
I watched
I don't know this
season.
about you.
I watched last season because they had Teresa and Gia on there.
Yeah.
And I was like, kind of have to.
Do you watch
and
it,
they've
Van?
had like Tom Sandoval on there too. So it's like,
I tried and I just can't get myself to actually fully watch the whole thing. And you're so right. Last season, Gio actually ended up winning. Giudice, right?
Yeah.
Which made me want to be like, let me go back and watch this. But then again, I was just like, no, this is not my thing. It's not my House of Villains, you know?
No, it's a hard watch.
Yeah.
For sure.
I forgot that even Brie Tessie, I think her name is, from
Selling Sunset. Yeah, it's so random. And like Ruby Rose, like, what are you?
I need to watch this season though.
Yeah, and Mauricio. I'm like, why are you like? They're trying to do that again with like the Giudices, but with the Umanskis, and then like Kate Hudson's brother, Oliver Hudson's on there.
Hudson.
Like, yeah,
he used to be so hot, and now he's just
had a huge crush on him. Yeah.
Massive.
Wait, did you guys see, speaking of George Santos, did you see the Z-Way interview with George Santos? It's so funny.
It's so funny.
I'm still going back to the Porsche video with Z-Way.
My God.
I think that has to be like in a historical moment. Like, I think there's more clips, viral moments that I've gotten from that interview alone that will keep in me forever. I'm just glad that none of my housewives are in this show because we do have Mauricio in there with his daughter. I didn't know he was in there too. They're trying to do a Gia and Teresa duo.
Yeah. But with him. And I'm like, okay.
But that's a good
You guys are like, yuck. And I'm like, I might have to watch this.
Well, watch for us and let us know like how it goes.
Okay.
I don't want to go in blind.
Okay.
Who are your guys' worst week ever runner-up this week?
You can start again, I guess. Alex. Sincere from Love Island. Coming out of Love Island into the real world. Everyone is talking about him and his family is embarrassing him online. It's just a lot of negative energy around it. And coming out with the nickname Insincere is pretty funny.
Well, it's accurate.
It is accurate. Yeah, we don't like him.
I don't like him either. And it makes me so mad that he thinks America was on his side because he was on the top Final Four.
Yeah.
And his mother online has just been an absolute menace, just racist towards Trinity,
Yeah.
just talking crap about Melanie too, which I can't believe Melanie, all the signs, the owl, her parents, her sister, like, are telling her no, and she's still just doubling down in her mistake of sticking with Insincere.
Yeah, even his stepdad was saying, like, get away from him, basically. Run away.
It makes me wonder about production because it speaks a lot of volumes for the two worst of the worst that we hated online, Zach and Sincere. Their mothers did not appear on Family Day, but their siblings, and now finding out, because I thought that was Sincere's dad.
Me too.
So did I.
And it makes sense because in the beginning of his intro, he said, I was raised by my grandma and we were all making fun of him online, saying like another lie from Sincere, like let's tally it up.
Yeah.
But he's not held accountable for his own mistakes and actions. And Melanie, unfortunately, is that type of girl that will take him back, even though she is so vocal about her other friends not standing on their own business when it happens to them,
Yeah, I mean, she gave that amazing speech to Anaya, and I really thought after Casa she was going to bring Corey back after like their little picnic date and everything. I was like, she's seeing what another guy would actually do for her, and hearing how she's talking to everyone else, and then to pick Sincere, I was like, girl, no.
I hope she grows and like watches it back and sees how bad it was and then never speaks to Sincere again because so bad.
I don't ever want to see Sincere and Zach in any reality show. We talk about special forces. I don't even want them on that type of show.
No.
I saw
No,
that
thank you.
Kata and Trinity and Bryce and Zach were all hanging out together. And of course, like JC Shazaz was there, some of the cast members of Glee. And I was like, that fucker Zach is enjoying this. And I hate that for us.
Sucks.
I don't think production even liked Zach because their date was so funny and so trash.
In the swamp?
Yeah. Let's whip you around in a boat
Yeah.
and then drop you on a swamp and have like, I don't know, diarrhea sandwiches.
I don't know. I feel like they had their chance on movie night to actually drag Zach. And
yeah,
who's to say? Because, production does edit out a lot, but he did not get the smoke that he deserves,
That's true. That's true.
Agreed.
Who's your worst week ever runner-up, Alex, this week?
I went with Taylor Frankie Paul just because I feel like she just consistently has the worst week ever. So kind of needs to take it back a little bit. But yeah, she went on a rant on a post that the Mormon Wives Report put out about Whitney officially leaving Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but she announced that back in May too. So it's like wasn't that big a deal. But I guess Taylor, now that she has her Instagram back, decided it was time to like blow her up, and pretty much hasn't learned from anything she's gone through, and just was like, Whitney will end up coming back mid-season. This isn't real. She's been waiting for my downfall since day one, even though I've been there for her. And it just seems like she's just really jealous of Whitney's success while she had her show pulled, and she's been in and out of court. Like today, again, was back in court about the domestic violence tapes and everything in her kids. So she just seems to not be able to get out of her own hole that she's dug for herself.
A big hole that she's been digging for herself. And it's not even looking great for her. I can't believe how sloppy she looks going to court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my kids would be taken away if I were to show up to court looking like her.
She's also like slumped in the chair and like it doesn't look like she's taking it seriously while she's in there. And I'm like, how can you expect anything to change if that's how you're acting and all that?
Yeah, and Dakota's just as worse. I just saw the
Yeah.
pictures of him being in a motorcycle picking up his kid for no helmet. It's just
they're
what a
both
mess.
bad. Yeah,
What
they're
a mess.
both bad.
It's really upsetting. Actually, I
Roommate
feel
too
so bad.
is another level of embarrassment because not only is Taylor apparently being stalked and she's already paranoid as it is, but just the hatred that there's pretty much cyberbullying her.
Yeah, it's all bad.
It's upsetting because you get to see the other girls grow. We see Jen, alas, she's having another baby, but she's apparently in talks with Mormons of OC. We see Macy, who is like a fan favorite. I know the only person that is in touch with Taylor Frankie Paul is Jesse. And what are your thoughts about Jesse and Mauricio? Because that was a whole nother drama that was kind of like whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know what the status is right now. Are they still together? I don't know.
I see him holding her purse. So
okay. Yeah. I don't know. It just felt like an annoying, like, I don't know,
publicity
PR
stunt.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell what's real anymore with them.
Me
So
what are your thoughts on Taylor Frankie Paul and The Bachelorette? We've heard talks of them probably having the season being aired this summer, but it seems like because of Taylor Frankie Paul's like domestic and allegations and whatnot going to trial, it seems like it's still on pause. But what are your thoughts of what's going to happen next?
They might air it, but I don't think they should. And I don't think people should watch.
Yeah, I think if she showed up differently to court and actually like took it more took it more seriously, at least what the public thinks, and like tried changing how she's acting, then maybe they would have aired it sooner. Because I think they said maybe August they'd put it out, and now it doesn't look like that. But I think maybe if she was acting differently, they would air it. But I agree with Kajsa. I don't think they should at all. It should just stay in the ABC vault and never see the light of day.
Man, I wish they would do some sort of like Hollywood background and they show us the footage of, which is so dark because we don't really want to wish upon like negativity or bad ill towards these people. But that is like the path that Taylor Frankie Paul is heading in. She doesn't want to be saved. She's going her own way, which is self-destructive. Yeah. But I do unfortunately see them using that footage as some sort of like proof or information, but we'll see in the future, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, my worst week ever runner-up is actually not hilarious, guys, because it's bad news all around, but The Valley picking up season 3 filming to capture the fallout of Jax Taylor being spotted with his ex-wife's Brittany Cartwright's publicist. Now, the last time we got together, I think I was on your show talking about how Brittany is probably going to get the worst edit or just like become the villain in the season that we're watching right now. Fortunately, that's not happening because Kristen is back to her old ways of being loyal to a terrible person. But that day will be probably coming up. We are finding out. This has been rumored. I remember Vanderpump Robs telling me this, especially Emily from Who the Fuck Knows, have been telling me that this relationship with the publicist has been known and talked about within the streets. But the Bravo series had already shot its full season reunion, but resumed production to document the cast's reaction to the Vanderpump Rules alum being papped, looking cozy with Lori Krebs, he and his ex-wife's longtime publicist. This is absolutely atrocious because I saw this coming. I remember saying I was like, we'll probably just have 1 season, 2 seasons off of Jax. And he's going to do something for us to all get the attention and be like, Andy, go get the cameras, pick this up, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, it has to deal with Brittany Cartwright's longtime publicist, which is kind of disturbing to know that she fully knows the ins and outs of this relationship, the good and the worst, because I mean the bad and the worst, because there's nothing really good about their past relationship, and she is still with Jax. What is the motive? I don't understand. What were your thoughts when you saw this on the news?
I think it's a PR move. And I think it is both Jax and the publicist's move to get attention on Jax. Like you said.
Kajsa, you're
I think,
so right.
I mean, they're
falling
just
into
conspiring together.
Yeah.
But like, wasn't it mentioned on like old Vanderpump that he was hooking up with her, or was it his publicist? I can't remember. There was some mention of
I think you're
cheating
right.
It was
publicist.
mentioned literally last year. It was her.
Yeah.
Then Brittany came out and said, no, that's not happening. Like, she was just like, I love her. Like, even though they were divorced, separated or whatever, like, she was still using Lori. And I think she just fired her after learning this in the news right now. I mean, like, we all know Brittany's not that smart, but we've had a blind item since September 2024 that alleged Cartwright's ex-husband and former publicist hooked up in a bathroom during a work trip in Canada. And Cartwright denied the claims on her podcast, saying that Krebs was a very, very good friend of mine and an amazing publicist.
That was good.
Awesome. Oh my God.
Oh, she would never do that.
They're airing the third season. It's a pretty dark watch. No one's having fun. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Lala's giving me life, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only good thing in this show. I couldn't believe that. If you told me 2 years ago that you're going to love Lala in the Valley, I would have been like, no, you're wrong. But here I am saying it. Danny and Nia's situation is really gross to watch. The only good thing that I love about the show is Jasmine, and I am fuming over here because we're watching her engagement party. We're watching her pick out her dress, but I just found out that they didn't even film her wedding that happened in New Jersey. They didn't pick up
Why
for that. No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, why? It's so dumb.
But they'll pick it up for knowing that Jax is hooking up with something, like,
right?
Dumb.
We'll see how are you guys watching The Valley? Are you enjoying it? Tell me your thoughts.
I stopped watching it halfway through this season.
Yeah. Wait, what made you stop? I want to know. Like, what was the honestly, I'm done.
Honestly, Lala was annoying me. And I know we have different opinions, I think, on this.
That's
but
totally fine.
maybe
She was annoying better.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, she really annoyed me. And I was like, I can't watch this. And it was just really dark. The whole thing is really dark. So I was like, I'm not having fun. I'm actually just really concerned about everyone.
Yeah.
No, truly. I mean, Kristen and Luke is a whole nother story that I should not be worrying about Kristen this much.
It's so
I know
bad.
I've had postpartum, and I know that it's triggering to watch, but like a part of me is just like, leave him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of want to say that to every woman on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your partner, Danny sucks. Like, please leave. But yeah, it's so dark.
Pretty bad. Now I have to ask, who is your worst week ever winner this week? Alex, I want you to go first.
Winner. I put the Cyclospora stuff because it's so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I did.
We can't even eat berries.
Okay, I literally was talking to Kajsa earlier today, being like, I don't know how to get my fruit and veggie intake in if it's not frozen right now. Like, what do I do? And I was like, I made the Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi today. I was like, that's a vegetable, technically. Like, that's great. But I never thought I'd ever be craving a salad so bad in my life. And I'm afraid to go to Sweetgreen.
Yeah. I just bought so much produce and I need to throw it all away. Like,
you don't want to wash it? It is risky.
I'll wash it. But yeah.
It's like, you can only, everything has to be like peelable. So I've eaten so many bananas and like, I've peeled apples. I've cut so many of my fingers with a peeler now. It's like, I feel like I've given my blood, sweat, and tears to this thing. Like, I've sacrificed enough. Don't let me have explosive diarrhea, please.
Yeah, just opening a mango is hard too.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
we're limited here.
Yeah.
Who's your worst week ever winner, Kajsa?
Mine's so random, but Hollywood in general, because we lost Sam Neill.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park, if no one knows who he is. He's just like an amazing person. Everyone said he's so easy to work with on set, and like he has a farm of rescue animals, and he's always posting pictures, or he was always posting pictures with those animals, like sheep and stuff. He's just so cute and sweet, and that's one of my favorite movies. So I'm just mourning for Hollywood.
It's super sad. I couldn't believe how old he was because he was so young
Yeah.
and he had cancer, right?
He was 78 and he died of pneumonia. I just found out today, actually.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Like literally the silent killer for old people.
It
Mhm.
is. It's crazy.
That's really sad. My worst week ever is Hudson Williams for having his Paris meltdown with the paparazzi. He kind of went berserk for this autograph seeker. Hudson Williams had a heated confrontation with alleged autograph dealers during Paris Fashion Week, where he accused the group of following him to his residence before attempting to set one of his own unsigned photos on fire. The dramatic encounter has sparked fresh debate over celebrity privacy and professional autograph resellers as the actor prepares to return for Heated Rivalry Season 2. I'm a huge Heated Rivalry fan. I got upset watching this because Chappell Roan got a lot of heat for just politely, and they were calling her manic when she was videoing herself saying, like, this is what I have to deal with, compared to Hudson Williams saying, please fucking leave. It's just the double standards are really there. And Hudson Williams has really been getting on my nerves, not only with the problematic online research that I find out about him, his queer baiting because he has a girlfriend, and now the swastika photo, which really doesn't have words of an explanation for that. But he told off the group, and the confrontation was captured in a now viral video. A lot of people are now feeling bad for him. And I'm just like, no, this guy should not be too hot shit like this from one show.
Yeah.
I get it. You've gotten brand deals, you've gotten sponsors, you've been in commercials and whatnot, but so has Corey, and he hasn't been making himself like a schmuck in public. But it's just a really bad look for Hudson. It's been a bad summer for him. This is not the first time Williams has confronted his fans about inappropriate behavior. In March, he and his heated rivalry co-star Francois posted dual statements on their Instagram telling off viewers who posted hate comments on their castmates' social media accounts. But don't call yourself a fan if you share racist, homophobic, biphobic, misogynist, ageist, albus, parasocial, bigoted comments of any kind. Read the statements. None of us need your hateful love. Yeah, it's such a turnoff for Hudson. Like I said, I don't even know if I want to see. I do want to see Hidden Rival. Like, what am I saying? I am going to watch the show, but I don't want to give too much praise to this one actor now. You know?
Yeah.
Do you guys
I
watch
agree.
Heated Rivalry? And what are your feelings on Hudson?
Yeah, I don't like the news that came out
Yeah.
about the swastika. Like, that's really upsetting. But I don't know if it'll dismay me from watching the next season. I think I'll probably watch it.
Same.
To be
It does.
honest.
Yeah, no, I agree with you both. And it just kind of like taints it a little bit. Not a little bit, like really makes you be like, this sucks that this person is on this show and is, representing terrible things. And how can you be, I guess, like, how can you be on a show like that if that's it? Like, the math isn't mathing. So,
Yeah.
But we'll probably
No,
watch season 2.
I most definitely will be watching it for the soundtrack alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are now going to go on to our best week ever topics. Best week ever, honorable mention. Who is your nomination this week? Kajsa?
Go. I had a really hard time with this. I don't know why. But I chose Victoria Beckham because she's going viral for her unfazed reaction to England scoring. Everyone's cheering and she's just sitting there with her like stoic badass face, and I just think she's really great, and I love that she's going viral.
I mean, can she move her face?
Yeah,
It looked like she smirked at one point.
she did. Like at the next game, she did like cheer like crazy.
Yesterday
I don't
when
think her
England
face
scored,
moved though.
She did jump out of her seat when England scored against Argentina. That was like big.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I have to ask, since we are talking about FIFA, it's Argentina versus Spain now, right? Were you guys rooting for any teams? Because I obviously was rooting for Colombia, and I feel like I didn't jinx them, but this is how I feel. The minute that they were winning, I was like, I'm going to buy myself a jersey.
Yeah.
Came the day that we lost, girl.
No. No, my dad and I made brackets to like against each other to see who would get it. And for some reason, every team I picked would lose. So my dad was like, you're just the bad penny with the World Cup this year. So like the Morocco-France game, I really wanted Morocco to win. So out loud, I would just be like, France is going to win. France is going to be amazing. But in my heart, it was like Morocco.
So next year, you got to put together a bracket and then bet on the opposite.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not next year.
No. Cape
Next
Verde,
World
though,
Cup.
was like, they had my heart. Loved them.
Yeah.
They were so great.
I think I'm cheering for Argentina.
I'm going Spain. Anyone but
Tomato,
Argentina.
I know. Sorry.
Anyone but Argentina.
I'm going for Spain too. Yeah.
Yep.
Messi has just been messy lately, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, those are good choices for best week ever. Honorable mentions. Who is your best week ever runner-up this week in pop culture? Alex?
Did you go, Alex?
Mine was Victoria Beckham too, so that's fine.
What?
It was because I'm obsessed. Anytime I get to see a Spice Girl on TV, I get excited.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
My runner-up this week was Madonna because she just earned her 10th number 1 on Billboard 200 with Confessions 2. It's also scored Madonna's. She's one of only 4 artists who have achieved at least double-digit number 1s on both the Billboard 200 album charts and the Billboard 100 charts. She also has had a number 1 album in like each decade that she's participated in. So that's amazing. And it's also bringing her back to like the classic dance pop sound that she collaborated with producer Stuart Price that she did with on the first album too that she worked with him on. So I've always been a huge Madonna fan. I hated during Coachella when people were like, who's Madonna?
Yeah, what?
Or like
Sabrina
when they were
Carpenter
watching
brought
her
out.
show and nobody was like cheering, or everybody was just standing there, because I would have been like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Seriously.
the flying inflatable like guy from the car sale.
Wacky inflatable tube man.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, from Family Guy? Is that Family Guy?
Yes, it is Family Guy. As an unofficial Family Guy expert, that is from Family
You really
Guy.
are. Yeah.
I watch it every night, no lie. But yeah, no, I'm glad Madonna's back, and like it feels right that this new generation of children can experience her.
I've been saying out of nowhere to my child, because she loves the song, "Everybody get up and dance."
Yes.
And my daughter's just like, It's so good. I feel like I'm a kid again, because I loved Madonna because of my aunt growing up, and she was also coming at a time in the 2000s for me when she would sing Tell Me and Hung Up. I need her to do some sort of new dance sequence that we can all do. Because,
Yeah.
in like 8th grade, I learned that whole cowboy dance to a T.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I need her to come up with another dance sequence that we can all dance to on the dance floor. Besides, the 15 squats that I love doing to Madonna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Love her.
So, best week ever runner up. Kajsa, who is your best week ever runner up this week?
We both chose musicians. I chose Tinashe because she just went viral for this video of her smashing a car in LA. And everyone was freaking out saying she's losing it. She got cheated on, da, da, da. But it was all promo for her new single Crash Out. And I think that's just genius because it just made it go viral first. And then she was able to drop the single name. So it was just really
Genius.
I'm impressed. I don't really listen to her music very much, but I thought that was very
But now
clever.
you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how fun would it be to smash a car legally? So fun.
She was really going at it too.
She was.
And no protective gear.
No.
Looking like a baddie. I was worried about her nails and just her back.
Yeah, it was a heavy, I don't even know what it was. A sledgehammer or something.
Yes, it was something super heavy, but I'm just watching her go with it in stilettos. I was like, yes,
right.
I don't know who we're mad at, but let's go for it. I'm on your side.
She's always really creative, I guess, in all of her album releases. So that's my runner up.
Well, my best week ever runner up, obviously, guys, is Miss Michelle Branch, who announced her 2026 tour starting at the Beacon Theater Show and has updated her old hits, and she recreated it and has updated The Game of Love with the New Radicals. The singer-songwriter will celebrate the 25th anniversary of her career with collaborative EP Everywhere and Back Again tour. I am definitely going to watch this. I mean, I'm going to this tour. I don't care. It's just been bringing me back so much nostalgia with all her posts lately. I know she's been posting a lot of MTV, TRL days where she would host for the day and cover for Carson Daly. Also, just the styles alone with the skinny scarves and the newsboy paper hats. I remember wearing the American Eagle skinny scarf and finding the closest Britney Spears newsboy cap that I can find. Just the fashion alone. And with Olivia Rodrigo coming out, I really do. I've been talking about this, and I know you guys are probably sick of me hearing this, but I am dying over here for a collab with Michelle Branch and Olivia Rodrigo with some sort of rage, some sort of reflection.
So good.
Yeah.
Or have her show up to the lineup of the Daisy Chain Fields. I know we have a big lineup of stars, but I'm hoping there's some sort of extra cameos in there. And also, please, 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 I'm saying this again on my podcast, let this festival be aired on YouTube where we can pay some sort of donation, some sort of price for us to be able to be part of this viewing of this women's tour. I feel like they did that for Lilith Fair in VH1, did they not? Because I know they did Woodstock 99 MTV.
I think they did it with VH1. Yeah.
Right?
I
need them to do it again.
Yeah.
Because there's so many videos of Sarah McLachlan performing that night. So I just need this out for my own sanity. And also, I just want to know how Michelle Branch is doing, because the last time we heard about her was her having some physical domestic fight with her husband, who she found cheating. Infidelity was in the works, and they're still together.
Yeah.
She was talking about him in Rolling Stone like nothing ever happened, guys. So I would like to know if she's coming out with a new album. I need to know their tea.
Yeah. Well, 6 Degrees of Separation. My friend's sister was her yoga instructor in Nashville.
What?
So when like all of that started popping up, apparently she was like talking about it during a session. And then
That's
all of it started coming out.
crazy.
And she was, my friend's sister was telling us, being like, Michelle was talking so much shit about her husband. And now they're still together. And we were all like, weird, wild stuff.
Divorce, babes. Divorce.
Yes.
I need a Leave Him album that he is not
Yeah.
worth shit.
Yeah.
Just anger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some competitiveness towards them of who's a better artist or who has better hits or like who's more intuitive in their music or some shit like that. I don't know. The way I want to burn my Black Keys t-shirt,
Yes.
but I won't
Yeah.
because vintage.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
vintage.
Now I need to know from both of you who is having the best week ever in pop culture this week. I'll let you two.
Let's go for
Okay.
it.
My New England's going to be showing, but I picked Noah Kahan. He, I actually
obsessed.
live down the street from Fenway Park, and he became the first artist ever to sell out 4 consecutive nights at Fenway, performing for over 150,000 fans in total. He was inducted into the exclusive Fenway Music Hall of Fame, which he's now joining Billy Joel and Paul McCartney. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey officially declared July 11th Noah Kahan Day. And he capped it off with a hole-in-one at the Boston Golf Club and also won $5,000 at the Encore Casino in Everett, which is
I
over
didn't know that.
way.
It's funny.
So he did that all in 5 days. So I don't know how you could have a better week than that.
He's
Breaking
amazing.
records. I love that.
I love The Great Divide. It's like so good, and
He
I
also has like the
resonate
most
so much.
adorable lisp ever.
Yeah,
I love him.
little emo boy.
Yeah.
Kajsa, who's having
Kajsa,
the
I have
best
to
week
go?
ever?
Yes, you have to go.
So I picked E. Jean Carroll, who
Yes.
won $5.6 million to finally tied to the 2023 civil verdict against Donald Trump. Afterwards, she just posted, "The eagle has landed." And I've listened to her on so many podcasts, and she's just really great. She's just silly, goofy, witty.
funny.
I love her so much. She's so sassy. So well deserved. I mean, the assault happened in 1996. So it's been a while. And there's a separate $83.3 million defamation judgment that remains under appeal, but she's probably going to win. So
Yeah.
very exciting
she-
week for her.
She was just on a podcast being like, why are we so afraid of this elderly man?
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
was like, I love you. Okay.
Like who sprays himself, he paints himself orange and yeah.
And she needs
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
paid.
She absolutely does.
I need him to pay her today.
She was paid. They confirmed she was paid.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now it is official. We have a rapist as a president and also a pedophile defender.
Yeah.
Because pedophile for him is still this in quotations. But definitely a pedophile defender because where's that list, guys? I still haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah. Great question.
It's going to come to a breaking point and the victims are going to name names. That's what I think is going to happen, even though they shouldn't have to and they don't want to. But
no, they'll be.
think that might
I
happen.
agree with you. Yeah.
I mean, it's very risky and dangerous, but it would
is.
have to, at the end of the day, come to that, unfortunately. Well, my best week ever winner is my Brinity one, guys. Since day one, you knew that I loved me some Bryce and Trinity, and I didn't care if it was fake. I love them, and I think they deserve all the sponsors, all the brands, all the fame. I want whatever God did to Alandria, God, please give it to Trinity too, because she is such a queen.
She's so awesome.
She's a goddess. The way she talks to her friends and elevates them is what I want my daughter to aspire to do to her friends. Because the way that she was telling Anaya, you're dumb too.
Yeah.
Like, let that motherfucker cheat on you too, because that will make you dumb too. It's like, yes, if you're not going to listen, then I'm going to probably have to talk down to you just a little bit in order for you to get through to your head. But yeah, I saw them in Good Morning America. My mother-in-law saw them on TV and she was like, wow, they're so beautiful. And I'm like, I know, those are my winners.
They're cuties.
They're so adorable.
They're so cute. Wait, do you really think it's fake? I did at first, but now I don't.
Think the reason why I'm saying it's fake is because I think they genuinely did try in the villa, but I think the outside world is just going to open a lot of doors for them and it'll have a bigger perspective on how them two really are. Doesn't mean that it's going to like break off immediately. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be still in touch. I just don't really, I see the connection, but not as like lovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did think their families talking they were so cute.
So
oh my gosh, his grandma was so funny.
Yeah.
Get them to the hideaway. I'm like, yes, grandma, that's what we've been all saying.
She's
no
like,
one
even
to the hideaway.
Someone said we need to have like an assisted living version of Love Island and get Bryce's grandma on there. And I was like, honestly, yeah. Why
when
not?
She called out the turtle tongue too. I was like, oh my God.
She did not like Kenzie.
No.
Yeah, because the way she was like, yeah, his turtle tongue, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she doesn't like her.
She does not.
I want some sort of commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys watched Love Island UK, but we would have done great for After Sun.
Mm-hmm.
In the UK, they invite all the family at After Sun with an audience, and they talk about like the islanders that they're related to. And Annie would have been great for Bryce. I mean, not that he wouldn't not have won, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else could have really won. Like Carlin and Naya were too new. They were cute, but like too new. And the other two couples, no, I'm good.
Yeah, the other two couples.
No.
We should do like a bet. How long will you give Kata and Zach?
I think they're already broken up. Yeah.
I
think they're already
broken up.
There's no way they're gonna last. There's no way.
Last.
So by the end of the summer.
Yeah. The second Kata gets some deal, it's over.
Or some basketball player is gonna look at her.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. That some, not savior, but like a better deal comes through.
And he is so insecure that he won't be able to handle like anything. He's
First words that came out of his mouth was screw Charlie when he got it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
I was just like, ew, so this was just a competition with you and your sibling.
Yeah, gross.
How long will you give Mel and Sincere? Because I'm giving them till next year, probably.
Really? I hope there's enough like public support for Melanie.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
She's not going to listen to her parents.
You don't think so?
Kajsa. She's not going to listen to us.
He's gonna have to like.
It's true.
I don't wish this for her, but he's gonna have to like cheat on her or do some like even worse. Like he's got to do something so bad to make her be like, I got to get out of this. Or he's going to have to be the
bad.
Yeah. Or honestly, what's more realistic is that he's going to have to dump her because he's going to think he can do better with someone else and leave her. Because she's not, if she didn't leave him after all the crazy things that happened in the villa, and that's an isolated area, like now they're in the real world with billions of people, like.
I think she wanted him to break up with her. She was like, saying it's going to be really hard to win my trust back. Like, I just felt like in that moment, she was trying to get him to break up.
But her mentality is so us against the world.
Yeah.
That I see her doubling down with Sincere and forgiving him on everything. And it's just so sad because she's always going to go back to that connection of the early days where it's like, you can never go back. It's not, there's no reverse button.
I don't want that for her. It's so sad.
I know.
That's another. I need a football player to pick her up too. Like,
Yes.
I just need like all these athletes that love watching Love Island and being like, just get me in a room with her, you know?
Yeah. Gladly. Happy to help. Let us know how we can assist.
What about Parmita and
Her speech in the van was
I
so
feel like
funny.
I feel like they might stay together for a long time though.
Yeah. They're end game for me, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Seriously.
Anyone else, like, they really are from the same mold. If both of them are looking at each other being
Yeah.
like, well, I'm hot, you're hot. Like, we get each other on that level. Like, I've never
So
met anyone
funny.
like me before. I'm like, okay, so you're both narcissists and found each other. Yay.
Yeah.
But her speech in the van of like, I've dated all
Every
these people
basketball-
and that's not enough for you. And he's like, no. It's like, oh, shit. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I loved Corbin AI. I'm going to miss that dude. But you know what?
He's
Love
so
Island Games
entertaining.
is around the corner. I'm
Yes.
hoping to see some of these faces. The ones I don't want to ever see is Sincere and Zach for sure.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, we're now at the end of my podcast where we ask my guests what their favorite songs are from the early 2000s to 2010. And I know last time you were here, I did not write it down. We did have some great bops. I'll put the episode of the last time you were here so you guys can go ahead and listen to that on the show notes. But Kajsa, you had Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous by Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I have some questions, girlfriend, because I remember
Yeah.
being like being a true emo girl, being like, these are
They're
posers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
So please
I think
tell me, where were you in 2002 when this
I
first
was-
came out, and why was it your favorite?
I was early middle school, and so I was like pretty young. It was like my first concert I ever went to in 2003. And that album, Young and the Hopeless, I think it was called. Yeah, I was definitely like one of those posers. Like I wore etnies and like thought I was like a emo skater for a bit. That was just like a phase I went through. But I still love Good Charlotte, and I still listen to them, and they just played here, and I missed them, and I will never forgive myself for not going.
Look at their lifestyle right now. They
Yeah.
are rich and famous with
Yeah,
their
they
women.
are.
They
They're
manifested
beautiful
it.
women.
They're
Yeah.
old AF. Yeah. Yeah, I body surfed that concert, and it was the first time I ever did like a mosh pit, and it's just
Mosh pit
memory.
at a Good Charlotte concert.
yeah. My
Love
friend's
it.
mom took us. She was standing near the door. It was really funny.
That's amazing.
That's a great mom, though,
yeah.
for having you guys go to that concert. But also, they stole one of my favorite TV shows that I used to watch as a kid, the title Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, with, I think his name was, oh my God, they had like Donald Trump in this
Yeah.
TV show. Do you guys remember that TV show?
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Yes.
That was the catchphrase.
Yes. And he was in
Yeah.
Hosted by
True
Robin
Beverly
Lee.
Hills.
Yes. Oh, so good.
And that was a great TV show, guys. I will put that in the show notes because I'm pretty sure there's some YouTube link that you can go ahead and watch him revisit these places where rich and famous people lived at. And yeah, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, that is a title that they got from that TV show, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'd never liked Good Charlotte, but this song was such an earworm because my brother loved Good Charlotte. And I was at a time where I was listening to like Thursday, Seosin. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
screamo kind of emo stuff. But yeah, no, it's still a great song. And I'm just amazed that they were able to catch Nicole Richie and Cameron Diaz.
I
as their-
know. It's crazy.
Seriously.
And then Alex, next we have Whenever, Wherever, Shakira, 2001. Can you please tell me, where were you when you first heard this song, and why is it your favorite?
Yeah, I was 11 and Shakira just took over my whole world. I mean,
Yes.
when that music video came out and it was on TRL, like I would run home from school and be like, I need to watch TRL just to like see her. And it weirdly feels like a full circle moment now for her. She was like my other honorable mention with Victoria Beckham and the World Cup and everything. Cause like she was in really bad shape for a while with like her divorce and the fraud stuff and everything. And now she's like back on top as like Miss FIFA World Cup and like watching her at all the games. And my dad even pointed out, he's like, sometimes she keeps like a spacer in her teeth, other times she takes it out. So it's interesting to see what kind of mood she's in. And every time I look at her, I just think of the Whenever, Wherever music video. And
she also
love for her.
ages backwards, and
Yeah,
like whatever
she's
work
Benjamin
she got
Button.
done, I would like to have done.
But like
Please.
doesn't miss one of her kids' soccer games, like is at everything for them. Like she's just such a cool person that
Yeah.
actually this week I was like, I need to revisit everything Shakira that I loved. So it was like actually very easy to pick a song for this.
Yeah.
Love her having a new song in FIFA. It
Mhm.
really shows to her ex-husband, this is her territory, even though you've been playing on this field for all your
Yeah.
life. But at the end of the day, people are here for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love it. I love
PK
it.
sucks.
Is he still with that child bride of his?
I
They
think
never
so.
got, they're not married, but
No.
she was like the nanny or something, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's bullshit.
That's so
Shakira forever.
Mhm.
Shakira forever, whenever and wherever.
Yeah.
Love her down.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Kajsa, Alex, thank you so much for joining me on Best Week Ever podcast. I had so much fun talking pop culture with the both of you, and I would love for my listeners, again, to know where they can follow you or if you have anything cool to plug in.
Kajsa loves making me do this. Yeah, so you can
I
listen
do.
to us, listen, watch, follow us at Crime Cocktails and BS. We have a new episode every Tuesday-ish. And yeah, come for the true crime and pop culture, stay for a cocktail and really petty comments. It's always fun.
And guys, you can always check this out on the Patreon if you don't want to wait for the audio release, or you can subscribe onto YouTube and see when this video comes out a week after the audio release. Also, I know I am recapping Next Gen NYC Season 2. I'm a little behind, but I haven't even watched the episodes because I want to watch along with me. But you will watch along with me while I'm watching the show and giving out my comments as I'm watching it. I've been having a lot of fun just watching it live. It's a new kind of way of podcasting for you guys on the Patreon. So please sign up on the Patreon for that. Otherwise, please check us out on Best Week Ever podcast on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a best week ever. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye.